Okay, so I haven't done a video in a little bit, and off-season training is kind of boring to watch any lifts, so I figured I'd just talk about my off-season routine. I'm currently trying to gain weight really slowly because I want to get stronger, and I'm trying to keep it under control because I'm not lean or anything, but cutting is gay, so whatever. So you're going to see first I'll go through the basic layout of the days. If you look at week A, day 1, basically how I'm rolling, basic setup, so I'm going to be the competition lift, in this case bench. Then I do a different competition lift accessory, so you see the squat. Then I go back to an accessory lift of the first competition lift that I did. So a bench accessory on this day. Then I do my barbell rows, and then I move into good mornings, barbell good mornings. You can see day 2 pretty much mirrors day 1, except you start with the squat, competition squat, go with the bench accessory, roll into the squat accessory, and again hit the rows and good mornings. Day 3 is a little bit different. I decided just to do a deadlift day with the deadlift accessory. So I'm trying to move into conventional deadlifting for my competition deadlift. So in this case, on this day, I'm doing conventional deadlifts. The accessory I use is a hip thrust, barbell hip thrust. And moving on to day 4, it's just a bench day. Hit a 5x10 on bench, get some more bench volume in, and that's that. And then as you can see, week A right here is 4x8 on the competition list. You can see that first accessory here, the high bar squat, on day 1 is going to be a 5x8. Same with the accessory on day 2, the Spoto press is also 5x8. I do things a little bit differently with the hip thrust. Start with a 5x5. So there you go. You got the first week 4x8. Second week is kind of the same. Well, it is the same, except I do 5x5 on the competition list, and then higher reps on the accessory list. So you can see all the days are the same, except the rep ranges change for everything, really, except for the rows and good mornings. So you got day 1, you got the bench, 5x5. Move into the squat. I do 10 rep sets here, so I do the 4x10. And then my bench accessory is going to be the Larson press, and a 2x10. Basically, the thought process behind this is that doing less reps on the competition movement, so I want high reps on the accessory list. That's pretty much it. And you move on to the third week, week C. It's a 6x2 here, but I changed that recently because 6x2 I just feel like isn't enough volume for a more or less hypertrophy block. So you see the competition movement here. Do a 2x2, a 2x5, and a 2x8. I'm planning on taking the 2x5 and the 2x8 at a lower weight than the 5x5 and the 4x8 from week B and week A. So see 206 for the bench here, 5x5. With this 2x5, I'll probably do something like 190, maybe 180. And I want to do the doubles because I like lifting heavy. That's really it. I don't want to get too far away from at least something that's heavy. Just really for enjoyment. And you see the high bars 2x12, Washington press 3x12. Might even do that 2x12, I don't know. See how the day goes. And same thing for day 2. Squat 2x2, 2x5, 2x8. Bench accessory, squat accessory. So that's pretty much the gist of the off-season routine. You see these weird numbers here, like 186.5. I got micro plates, and I figure micro loading is the best way to go, as to not hit a wall and have to reset the weights. I mean, if I'm bouncing it up, bringing it up a half a pound here, a pound and a half this week, I think I should set myself up for sustained progress throughout this off-season routine. As far as the accessories go, my thought process behind the accessories, I picked a high bar squat for my one squat accessory, just to get that quad dominant squatting in. And my other squat accessory is actually the sumo deadlift, which again is just another more quad dominant movement, at least in terms of the deadlift variations. And I really feel comfortable doing sumo, so that's that. Bench accessories, I picked the Larson press and the Spoto press. My bench is weak, so I figure let me get in as much horizontal pressing as I possibly can, over bring that bench up. As far as deadlift, I mean the rows are going to be the deadlift accessory from day 1 to day 2. Good mornings also. I actually added them in because I strained my lumbar muscle, my lumbar erector, my erector area back there a couple weeks ago. And I think it's from underdeveloped spinal erectors from all the sumo pulling I had been doing. So my chiropractor recommended adding in some good mornings, because he even said my spinal erectors were lagging down there in the lumbar area. That's pretty much it. I guess you leave any questions if you got any. And I will talk to you bitches later.